Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. I am going to bring you 2 wig reviews in one video for Shirley's Wig Shop. Don't forget that Shirley has a really great private Facebook group. It's called Shirley's Wig Shop. Hair's looking at you, kid. Come over and join the group. I'll put a link down in the description so that you can join. It's a super fun, super supportive group, and Shirley's just great. So today we're going to take a look at a couple of new styles by Hairdo. So I had mentioned on my community page that I was going to show you all in August some more affordable pieces. So both of these are going to be basic cap pieces. We'll look at the cap construction and we'll take a look at both styles in just a minute. So by the way, I am wearing layered appeal, just so you know. I didn't mention that in the beginning. So this one is layered appeal and this one is textured layers. I just want to double check because sometimes I'm like, ugh. Okay, so this one is textured layers, but I've got this one inside out because we're going to take a look at the cap construction first off. So as I said, both of these wigs have just a basic open cap construction. So the advantages to an open cap wig are the fact that it keeps the price point down. You don't have the monofilament part. You don't have the lace front. And they will always have a bang in front. These are heat-friendly fibers, so you can style them with your heat tools. You can use your heat tools to maintain the ends of the fibers. So just, really nice styles that are going to be offered at a much lower price than some of the more expensive wigs. So that's why I wanted to take the time this month to show you all some less expensive options for your wig buying. So, okay, so let's take a look at the cap. So this is what we're talking about with an open cap. So you're gonna see this top is wefted on the top. There's some closed lace here because there's always just a little bit of permatease on the tops of these wigs. But honestly, looking over both of these styles, there's not a lot of tease, and the top does not feel really teased up or anything like that. So it's very minimal. They just have to place it in a few areas. Like back here, it gives the style a little bit of lift up here at the crown, which is nice. But they've got to have something to cover this cap. So you have to understand that, they have to do it that way. So, but again, you're keeping your price point down. It's really nice. Okay, so this is just a soft velvet strip like you would normally find at your nape. Not velvet, it's actually felt, but velvety soft is what I want to say. And that is going to lay right there on your forehead. Very comfortable. So everything on this cap is open. So our ear tabs are open. They have a metal stay right here so that you can adjust your ear tabs up against your face. Open wefting all through the cap. Velcro adjusters. There's a soft strip here, and then we have an open wefted extended nape that there is just a slight difference in the cap construction. So I'm just going to pop this into the video when I edit. So you'll notice on layered appeal, she does not have an extended nape, which is very surprising. And you can also see where I pulled in those adjusters, and you can clearly see that root color there. Really nice. These caps are super stretchy. I'll put this one down in a minute and talk to you about the fit while we're talking about the cap. So fit-wise, I've always found that this brand runs a little bit more large head friendly versus petite head friendly. However, I pulled in the adjusters. You can see on this one, I adjusted these whenever I took the wig out because I had already adjusted the one that I had on my head. So I pulled my adjusters in, not super far, and the circumference feels okay on my 21-inch circumference. And then ear to ear, when I first put it on, it felt a little bit big, but once I got my adjusters in the right place, now the ear to ear feels fine. And then forehead to nape, there's definitely gonna be extra room, but it's not so much extra cap that it's, obnoxious or anything. So as long as you're not an ultra petite person who has measurements lower than mine, my circumference is 21 inches, my ear to ear is 11, and my forehead to nape is 13. If you are much lower than those, like, a 20-inch circumference, these might just be too big for you. But there's plenty of stretch to accommodate larger head sizes, and I was able to adjust the cap to make it fit my petite head. Okay, so first wig that we're going to cover is layered appeal. Really pretty. As you can see, she's got some big bouncy curl. She's long. Very pretty. So, and these are heat-friendly fibers. So if this curl is a little too much for you, you can go in with your heat tools and you can calm her down a little bit. You could add more curl, but I really like the style. I like how she's really natural density here on the top. These, I would say, are low density. They don't feel, even with these voluminous curls, it still feels like just a low natural density, which is really, really nice. But I like the fact that it's low density on the top, you know, but if you did want to put in a little more curl to get a little more curl up on the top, you can certainly do that with your heat tools. Okay, so I will show you the ear tabs. They look really nice at the ear tabs. I'll show you what the top looks like. Now, one little secret with basic cap wigs is if you can choose a rooted shade. For hairdo, you will see SS in front of the shade, and that means shadow shade, and that is going to be a rooted color. It will also be called rooted because this one is rooted golden wheat. So this is SS 1488, rooted golden wheat. You'll see rooted in the color. You'll know that the piece is rooted, and that gives you, you know, more of a look of a part, which I really, really like with these basic cap wigs. So let me show you the top. Top is not bad at all. I'll try to get in close so y'all can see it without ducking my head down below the camera like I so often do. I'm sorry that I do that sometimes. It drives me crazy when I go to edit. But, you know, I can feel a little bit of tease up in here, but it's not like super nesty and, you know, super unnatural. So, of course, you don't have any lace there, so that's why you have that bang layer. Bangs are a little long right now. You can, you know, customize those. I'm just side sweeping them, but you can shorten them and customize them to the length that you like. Okay, so the measurements for layered appeal are 5.5 inches here in the front, 11 inches from the crown, 12.75 inch sides, 13-inch layer back here in the back. She definitely has some layers, but they're long layers. And then her nape is 11.5 inches. So that should be a great nape for ponytails and doing some styling. And we'll mess around with that at the end of the video. Okay, so let's take a look at this pretty color. So this is the SS 1488 Rooted Golden Wheat. Really, really pretty. Dimensional blonde with a medium brown root. Very, very pretty. So the description for this color is a rich medium brown root, a golden blonde with light blonde highlights. And that is exactly what I see. It's a warm blonde. The highlight is a little more on the neutral side since it's a light blonde, but there's definitely a lot of golden blonde that's very predominant in the color. And of course, with the rooting, anywhere, if you're doing styling, anywhere you separate the hair, you're going to see the rooting. You're going to see it back here at the nape if you put it up in a ponytail. So that rooting is just going to be consistent throughout the piece. I'll show you that rooting on top. Here's the color in my patio door, the light coming through the window. Really, really pretty. You can see the dimension of the light blonde and the golden blonde along with the rooting. Okay, so here we are under my patio cover. So not in direct sunlight, but I will step into the sun in a minute. See the dimension of the golden blonde and the light blonde. Really pretty here at the face, by the way. There's your rooting. So you see when you come out here, it is a medium brown versus it being a dark brown. Got it in the sun. Okay, we can take a look at glasses and all that kind of stuff. So very easy to tuck behind the ears. Now with these open ear tabs, some people like to stick their glasses, the arms of their glasses. Say if you have maybe really skinny, armed glasses, you can put those through the wig, but I still just put them on top of the ear tabs. The ear tabs are so thin, especially open ear tabs are really, really thin. So, but I just want to show you how your glasses will work. You can easily put them up on your head because there's no permatease, pushing the wig out. So really, really nice. Really easy. Okay, so, you can do all the things. Headband, of course your bangs are gonna stay down. Really cute. Sometimes with heat-friendly fibers, I will just put a headband in. A headband is also another great way to hide the fact that you don't have any part, you know, on the top of the wig. But I'll put in a little scrunchie with a headband, and that looks really cute. And that just also really helps control the fibers, you know, in the wind and stuff like that. So, but I mean, she's got the length to go half up, half down. Very pretty. You could do some really, really pretty things with this style. She'll go in a, you know, decently high ponytail. She does have an extended nape, so the higher you pull it up, you just want to make sure that you're pulling your nape down, you know. So, but you can get a nice, you know, kind of mid-length or midway high ponytail with her. These basic caps are also really, really great, you know, if you're, especially if you're going to wear a hat. Like, get a basic cap wig so you don't mess up your other, you know, synthetic wigs. Just wear a basic cap for those types of things, you know, baseball hat, ponytail. I mean, come on, it'd be so easy. So I have not taken the zigzag part out of this one. So you can see what the top looks like before you take that zigzag part out. So I just take my wide tooth comb. For one thing, you can, with these kind of caps, you can just give it a shake. But on a longer, I do that like on a pixie, but I don't do it as much on like a longer style. I don't feel like it really does as much. It really, with a pixie style basic cap, you can just usually shake that part open. So we've got the part in there. I'm just gonna comb over it with my wide tooth comb, open it up, fluff off the fibers, and then just start working on, you know, getting a parting space. This one, of course, is not rooted, but you can see how much better that top looks just with getting that zigzag out. I also wanted to show these two tops next to each other so you could also see the comparison of a rooted piece next to an unrooted. Okay, I'm just getting it kind of combed over, opened up a little bit more. So there you see the top looks really nice now, you know. So, but you can see how it's kind of nice to have a part line on a rooted, you know, rooted color. It just depends on what your preference is, if you like a rooted color or don't. For me, with this blonde, I would want a rooted color because of my, you know, brunette eyebrows. So, but anyway. And I did pull those adjusters in like I showed you. I may have to do this part a little bit with it on my head too, because just so I can see where my bangs are going. I have not even tried this one on because I wanted to keep the part intact so I could show you guys how to open it. So, and you can also change your part. So, you know, you can open that zigzag part and then you can part these on the right, on the left, wherever you choose to part. So I'll just show you how you can, you know, part on the other side there. This one's not as cooperative. Got her calmed down. So she's showing a lot of volume on top here. Permatease. I think this one definitely has more permatease in it on the top than the other piece, than Layered Appeal. So, but I've got my hot comb heating up and we're gonna see if we can't tamp that volume down a little bit up there on top. But while I'm waiting on that to heat up, I'll show you her all the way around. This is a pretty color, this Glazed Mocha. Really, really pretty. Okay, I just had it heated up a little while ago. So this is a hot comb. And since these are heat-friendly fibers, I have this set on 280 degrees. You can find this comb in my Amazon store, and there's a link in the description to my Amazon store. But I have just been loving these hot combs for opening parts. And for this one in particular, I want to try to calm this top down a little bit. Get it where I want it to be here. You know, and this is hard to do on camera. She may need a little more, you know, water and a blow dryer. I'm liking the way the bangs are looking. But since this is a straight piece, you can also just run the hot comb all the way through it. You can run it over your bangs if your bangs aren't quite, you know, cooperating. Remember, these bangs usually come a little bit long so that you can customize them. Oh yeah, that's actually working really nicely. It kind of catches on the basic cap top a little bit. But yeah, that's got her calmed down. And that also calms down that permatease a bit. So I think this is a great, great tool. I'm just loving this hot comb. It's so easy to use. So highly recommend it if you are looking. Sorry, I gotta get it so it doesn't catch anything on fire. I had it sitting in a windowsill and it fell on the carpet, and that just didn't look like a good situation. So, but anyway, I think that's a really, really great tool. So looks really nice. Those fibers needed to be smoothed out a little bit after being in that zigzag. So really, really cute. Okay, so let's take a look at the ear tabs. I've got good coverage of the ear tabs. She's cute. She's got a little flip and stuff to her. Really, really cute. A minute. So here in the front, we have a 5-inch bang. The other one had a 5.5-inch bang. This one has 9.5 inches at the crown, 10.5-inch sides, 7.5-inch layer here in the back. And then the nape is also 7.5 inches. So that gives you just enough, you know, for low ponies and to do some styling. This color is R11S+, which is Glazed Mocha. Really, really pretty highlighted brunette. I really like it. I think it's really, really pretty. So it's a lighter, definitely a lighter brown, you know, than your, say your 6s and, you know, those type colors. I think I would actually change that to kind of a light ashy brown with honey highlights. I'm going to change that in the description whenever I do my editing. So, but you can see the highlights up here on the top. They definitely are a honey goldish color, but I would describe the brunette as more of a neutral to cool tone. I don't know if I showed you the top, but I'll show you the top there. So no rooting on this one. Okay, so here we are in the light from my patio door. So window light. I want you to see, you know, you can see a little bit of that tease on the top of this one. I think this lighting shows it. A little bit of fuzziness right here. I think I could continue to work with that hot comb a little bit to get that, you know, to lay down more, but that just is something that you're gonna see with a basic cap, you know, lower priced wig like this. Okay, so here we are under my patio cover. This is such a pretty color. Step out of the sun. So styling on textured layers. She's very easy to tuck behind the ears. Glasses should be, again, no problem. She doesn't have like permatease down here, so she only has it up here on the top. So I played with the glasses beforehand just to see how they would work, and they go up just fine, no problem. They actually look really pretty. I love those highlights, you know, and the way they're incorporated into the bangs. I just think it's really, really pretty. So super easy. You know, you can put your glasses up, put your sunglasses up. You can put a headband on her. And you know, if you're concerned about that permatease, you could get an even wider headband. I've seen headbands that go like from here to here, and you know, that's going to help to hide that up there on the top. But really, really cute with a headband. And then she should have the length, what those sides, 10.5. So we should have, yeah, we've got the length to go half up, half down. And then we have just enough here in the back to do a cute little pony. Just a little short pony, gets the hair up off your neck. And you could also do a twist. Twist the hair, put in a clip. We could pull down some of this hair around the face. Really, really cute. That's actually really adorable. I love that. Okay, so textured layers and layered appeal by Hairdo. look for these styles. They also come in all kinds of beautiful colors. So just beautiful, heat-friendly, basic cap wigs, keeps the price point down. They're very, very affordable. So thank you to Shirley's Wig Shop for sending these wigs to review for you all. There'll be purchase information in the description box, as well as a link to join Shirley's Facebook group. I highly recommend that you come and join us. So thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye-bye.